Come on, StreamYard. We are live on StreamYard. Woo, 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 woo. Friday. It's bonfire night. Are you going out?
I know.
Bonfire?
No, we've got a Bentley Bulldog.
Oh, of course. Will he get really upset? Will he be scared?
He's not too bad. If he sees the fireworks and hears them, then he'll go mad. But if we keep all the curtains closed, he'll be fine.
Oh, will he? Poor thing. Poor thing. So next week, this time next Friday, we will be in the middle. You'll be doing your first session. You'll be on it.
I'll be in the thick of it.
So we were saying earlier how I think we've done more than 5 summits. Maybe did we do 2 at the Hilton or 1 at the Hilton? So we did. You remember where did we start with the summit? What did we start?
So we did the lovely hotel that you said is no longer a hotel. It's now a
Hard Rock
Cafe. We were downstairs in that place. We did 2 there.
Yeah, we did.
Then we did the place that had the balcony at the top.
Yeah.
That was 3. Then we did the Hilton, but I don't know if we did 1 at the Hilton or 2 at the Hilton.
I don't know if we did 2. I think we did 2 at the Hilton because 1 you came. I remember that we both had leopard skin dress on the Saturday night, and then another one you came. I had drinks with everybody on. Yeah,
I didn't come, did I?
We've done 2 at the Hilton. We did 1. You came on the Saturday night, and we were downstairs, and then we had another one. We were in the bar. I'm sure we did 2.
Because
that's
1
6 summits.
1 I came after I delivered in Essex all day, fitness Pilates. Came back, got the train, and came to London.
Oh my gosh, 6 summits. That's incredible. And we always have such a good time. Great to see everybody. Lauren comes. We just always have a good chat, don't we, with everybody, and see everyone. People come over from Ireland. Carmel comes from Ireland. But this year we've decided to stay online. Lots of reasons, obvious reasons, and also that the fee for the Hilton had just gone up so much. It was just really difficult to warrant it. And just not knowing if people would travel, really. Do you think people would travel, or do you think now that people are enjoying the convenience of being online?
Hi guys, and I said to you, I think people very much are enjoying the convenience of having it recorded, being able to do it in the comfort of their own home, not having the travel expenses, and of course, you know, they'd love to see us, we'd love to see them, but then there is this very much, you know, you've got to think about getting childcare or cover for work or whatever it might be, and then we never used to record, really, did we? We'd record snippets of it, but it wouldn't be available straight away, whereas people are going to have it recorded and it's going to be available for them to watch if they can't make it that evening.
I know, and that's massive, because even when you go on a live event, you take lots of notes. We always give out manuals and things, and that's always part of it. But actually, to have a digital recording, because you have to watch things, especially a summit when there's a lot of brand new information. It's helpful to go back and watch over, and also in 6 months' time or a year's time, because the material never gets outdated. So it's good to be able to go back in. So I think that's massive. I mean, just thinking of the whole rigmarole of putting on a live event is just so huge. So, I mean, as we are recording this live today, we're a week out of the event, and we've already got more people booked, signed up, than we ever had when we did it live. So it does show you that the demand for online training is huge, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think that's the thing as well. We were always capped before COVID. We were always capped with how many people we could have in those rooms. And sometimes it was very much a squish, and then nowhere had to put the bags or the coats or anything like that. Whereas now there's no cap, so everyone can come and enjoy it.
And Lynn, we're looking forward to seeing you as well. And I wanted to make it, this is what I was really having to think about. I wanted to make it special, different, because we've done so many online workshops over the last 18 months. So we've decided to do a digital pre-convention. So if you go to the IDEA convention in America, or a lot of the big US conventions, you always go a couple of days early and you have the pre-convention. And, you know, you sit and you do extra workshops. So we've decided to do that, but we're going to pre-record them. So I'm going to do a whole business building session around fitness Pilates, how to market online, live, hybrid. I've already filmed that's ready to go, and that will live on the dashboard. And then I'm going to do a practical session, all the things that you didn't know you could do with a mini ball. Leave that one right there. These are after all. Yeah, of course we can. Hi, Lisa. So we've filmed those already. What's your pre-con? Tell everybody about your
So
pre-con.
my pre-con is all about managing multi-levels in a class. So in one class, we know what it's like when we teach our live classes. We have our members that have been with us forever and ever, our men, who probably have got years worth of experience, and then from time to time you have brand new members who've never done fitness Pilates before, or people who are returning. You might have people who are returning from illness or injury, and I'm going to teach you how to really not have to give 1,000 options, to actually be able to think about your cueing, think about your visuals, and be able to manage those multi-levels.
And we're in a new climate now. There's people returning who've had COVID, long COVID, people that don't feel comfortable in a group exercise setting anymore, people that do. It's a very different landscape now that we are teaching in. And I think we need to be mindful of that, and also change how we teach, how we empathize with people coming in, how they might be feeling, maybe look at the language that we're using. And you and I, Fitness Pilates is very much about inclusion. So we are including everybody. Everybody feels comfortable and welcome. And whereas it would be lovely to have beginners, intermediates and advanced classes, in reality, you often get a mix. And especially if you're teaching a lot of women, as women go through their lives, and we're teaching this modality for many years, you know, needs change, wants change, feelings change, people get injured or they move through a different transition in life. So we want to focus on that as well, about teaching different levels, and you're going to hone down in on that skill, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Exciting. And then practically, so you're doing 2 sessions, I'm doing 2 sessions. So I'm doing practical posterior. So I'm going to look at the posterior chain, the best exercises, new exercises of how you can incorporate more posterior chain exercise to enhance form, function and posture. 45 minutes, you'll need a long band, activation band and a mini ball. Loads of practical tips and ideas that you can take away and use really quickly and easily. And then again, I'm going to look at a lot of common women's health issues, and again, how can we manage that in a group fitness Pilates session? So osteoporosis, people transitioning through menopause, maybe injuries, pelvic floor, people coming back from hysterectomy. You know, how can we manage those conditions in a general setting? So I'm looking forward to that. What about you? What are yours?
I'm doing a new kind of power flow, where I'm going to be putting together some new sequences, really using some of the vibes that we got when we did the Athletica, Fitness Pilates, when we've done more kind of dance style Fitness Pilates as well. And then also I'm going to be putting together some basic sequences, some basic flows, where you can put maybe 2 moves together or 4 moves together. So for instructors who struggle with sequences or struggle with flow aspects, to be able to give them tools that they can take away and put into their classes, maybe not deliver it as a whole class, but maybe do little snippets of it as well.
Yeah,
so really practical. And then I'm going to be doing the new bar fusion. And I was just saying to you about this, that with the bar program, we couldn't remember whether we launched our Fitness Pilates Bar and Balance this year or last year. At some point we launched it. And I'm going to put together some new choreography for that one. And then I'm using Pilates intervals, the latest mix that's actually got a bar interval format protocol on it, where we've got quite a little bit of a longer interval. So I'm going to be doing intervals for bar. So if you aren't really a bar style instructor, or maybe relatively new, or your participants aren't really bar style participants, but they like the vibe of it, this is where you can learn little combinations and just keep going through them.
I love that. It's going to be good. And then our showtime, our fabulous instructor, guest instructor, who's going to be doing 2.5-hour workshop, a real deep dive into lower back fascia, and that's fabulous, Tom Waldron. Now, Tom, I mean, what can I say about Tom? He's just the most amazing educator. And if you've never had the opportunity of listening to Tom speak and deliver, he is amazing. He is probably one of the best educators I know that can deliver quite detailed anatomy and physiology quite thoroughly, but in a really easy to understand way. Now, you work with him quite a lot on our level 4 because he's our guest lecturer over there. And to actually go to Tom's lectures and workshops, you know, he is a very expensive, he delivers amazing quality workshops. So I was so happy when he agreed. But you sort of tell us a little bit about Tom's style, because many people might have not experienced Tom's teaching style in the past.
No, so a lot of people don't realize this, but Tom actually comes from a Pilates family. So Tom is a Pilates instructor himself, but also his mum is a Pilates instructor. His sister is a Pilates instructor. They have their own Pilates studio. So normally when we've had people come in and deliver biomechanics or anatomy and physiology, they normally don't come from a Pilates background, whereas Tom does. So he makes things incredibly user-friendly for our learners. On the level 4, I just love delivering with him because I learn something new every single time, just listening to his lectures and being able to see the way that he puts things into perspective and just into practice, that actually you're really taking in a lot of information, but in a really, really user-friendly way. So it's fantastic. And if you haven't seen Tom deliver before, then you're in for such a treat because he's such a brilliant, brilliant presenter.
Oh, yes. And I think when we were discussing what he was going to do, I thought, let's pick a topic that affects every single instructor, not just fitness Pilates. Everybody will have, whenever you teach a group exercise class, there are people, the majority of people in that group will have experienced some form of lower back pain, whether it's diagnosed, non-specific. And the more knowledge that we have around that area, what causes it, exercises to help, and just go real deep dive into the anatomy and physiology. So you just feel more that you can create the right type of class for that person or the people in front of you. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Tom. He's going to be good. He's exceptional presenter, and like you said, he always has a gadget with him, doesn't he?
He always has a prop. He's got everything. He's got a skeleton and he's got all of the bone parts, and you know, he'll often bring some sort of prop that shows you how fascia works and everything like that. And it's always incredibly visual. For me personally, that just ticks the box because I like to be entertained in that way. So I'm really looking forward to his session.
Edutainment, isn't it? It's edutainment. Yeah. Oh. So Tom will be done from 2 till 4:30, so it's a 2.5-hour session. So if you want to come, of course you can. I'd love to have you on the day. Everything is live. You get access to Kelly and my videos, workshops, all of the replay, everything. You get the pre-recorded information, and you have that forever. Now, because Tom is a Franklin Method practitioner, and due to his license, we're only able to offer the replay for Tom until Monday. So you'll be able to have the replay from Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, all the way through to Monday, and then that will expire. So hopefully that will give you enough time to watch Tom's presentation, make lots of notes, refer back to it, and then start to put the information into practice. But everything else Kelly and I do, you'll have access to that forever. So yeah, it's going to be good. Oh, don't panic, it's not today, it's next Friday, making me panic when people say that. So if you've got any questions, please just shoot them either to Kelly or myself. We'll be starting 10:30 all the way through. And I do appreciate you'll be dipping in and out. Some people will be on all day. It will be really mixed. So far, we've got just over 90 people signed up, which is more than about the same as we'd have when we do our live events. But I think by the time we get to Friday, we're going to have a few more people signed up as well. So I think it's going to be pretty special, isn't it?
It will be. Bentley will join us as well. Where is he in the background? He'll be joining us.
There we go. Look at him.
At the moment.
He wants to go out for a walk. All right, guys. Well, I hope that answered any questions that you might have around the summit. And today is the last day that you can get it for the early bird. So jump on today if you want to get it at that discount. And as I say, any questions that you have for me and Kelly, just send us a message. All right, gang. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later.
See you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.